For those who've somehow missed it, in politically crazed New Hampshire, right now he's the favorite, Bernie Sanders.
What's different about him is that he really supports the people that might be tired of the status quo.
It's an election season like no other in a generation. For so many Americans, it's not about who you want to put in, but who you want to kick out. And so you know it. The other side's here too.
Healthcare is right.
Which gets us to the big question dogging Bernie. Is America ready for a self-described democratic socialist? On this night, supporters of all the remaining Democratic candidates have turned out for a night of pre-primary speeches. And when Sanders comes out, a key part of his appeal is that he's bang on message.
4 years ago, we said that health care is a human right, not a privilege.
Most Americans feel like...
2 nights earlier, Democratic debate night in New Hampshire, and Sanders supporters gather for a watch party. Their response to the socialism will never win over America argument?
Every poll for the last year has said that he has the best chance of beating Trump.
Trump calls him a communist.
Trump calls a lot of people a lot of things.
Amid the Bernie backers, a high-profile supporter.
Bernie is the person who's going to stop Trump.
Filmmaker Michael Moore, trashing Trump, talking up Sanders.
Why Bernie?
Well, no, the question is why not Bernie? Why would we go anywhere else at this point? In order to beat Trump, in order to have this country behave the way it should behave, to where nobody has to worry about getting sick and losing their home, go down the whole list of things. Why not Bernie?
It's a point Sanders underlines again that night on TV.
What Medicare for All will do is save the average American substantial sums of money.
Emphasizing, as he does, his ideas aren't radical, they're necessary and urgent. As we watch, we're told Michael Moore wants to tell us more.
If we just put up the same old, we're not going to inspire young people. We're not going to inspire people of color to come out there and do the job that needs to be done. No, I'm sorry. No 29-year-old is going to wake up on Election Day and go, I can't wait to vote for Joe Biden. It's just not going to happen.
So, hey, everybody, how are you?
Former Vice President Joe Biden is widely seen as the safe choice, the so-called moderate in the push to oust Trump. Here, rallying campaign volunteers before they all go door to door.
The reports of our death are premature.
Though some wonder if troubles loom. Then there's the new kid on the political block, the one with the weird last name. With buzz on Pete Buttigieg building, check the monster lineup for a rally at a New Hampshire college Saturday, snaking through the lobby. And by the way, he's got his own star power. Actor Michael J. Fox, Alberta-born, now a dual citizen, likes what he sees in Buttigieg.
I believe he's got the ability and the temperament and the intelligence to get past this current divisive, dysfunctional politics.
And when Buttigieg himself takes the stage, the optics underline that.
Aren't you ready to put that chaos behind us? Aren't you ready to put the corruption behind us?
Say Buttigieg backers, what the country needs is a breather.
We go too far to the left and we go too far to the right. At some point, somebody has to bring us back to center, and that's why I like Pete. I really think he can bring the country together.
The knock on Bernie supporters here at a training session for volunteers has been that if Sanders is not the nominee, that they won't vote for anyone come the presidential election, and that indirectly helps Trump. Not this time, we're told.
I would vote for anyone to get Trump out of office.
We've just got to beat the guy in the White House. Whoever comes to the top, I'll vote for him. There's just no alternative for me.
Still, Bernie's their guy for now. And so, on a wintry morning in New Hampshire, off they go, trying to make it happen. But here's another thing about U.S. politics in the age of Trump. Take nothing for granted. Here at the Tumble-In Diner in Claremont, what matters is what you say, who you are. In 2016, This part of the country backed both Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders. Don't believe it?
Yeah, I'd vote for Bernie. I'd vote for Bernie. I like Bernie, yeah.
And you voted Trump last time.
Yeah.
And so it's into this. The leading candidate in the New Hampshire primary sent his message. Think about the country you could have, he urges. Forget the fear-mongering and remember that other lesson from 2016. Voting actually matters.
Now is not the time to sit on the sidelines. Now is the time to get involved. Please come out on Tuesday. Let's win here. Let's defeat Trump. Let's transform this country. Thank you all, Claremont.
It's Bernie's unspoken mantra. Trust him for the big job, he says. It's time. Paul Hunter, CBC News, Claremont, New Hampshire.